Breakthrough digs deep to the roots of injustice toward women and girls, engaging men, women, and young people to change the culture that allows us to look the other way when we face violence.
Violence against women is the single largest human rights pandemic on this planet. 1 in 3 women around the world will experience some form of violence in their lifetime. In India, the state of Haryana has one of the worst sex ratios in the country. Female fetuses are aborted in massive numbers. We need to build this generation of change agents who understand the critical nature of this issue and make it their issue.
आ जाओ जी।
हाँ बाबू बैठो इधर तुम लोग भी। हम लोग ब्रेक थ्रू से आए हैं, ब्रेक थ्रू संस्था से, जो वीडियो वान वगैरह चला है ना आप लोगों के यहाँ।
बहुत अच्छा लगा। यहाँ क्या बहुत बाल विवाह हो रही थी आगे?
Nearly 57% of women justify domestic violence. They say that if a man puts the bread on the table and raises a hand on you, what's the problem?
Breakthrough's mission is to make violence against women and girls unacceptable. And we really wanted to find ways to make this not about something that we dealt with after the violation or the abuse had taken place, but figure out how we could make human rights sort of come alive and live from a prevention point of view.
Breakthrough uses a mix of arts, media, technology, training, and community mobilization to address deeply entrenched societal norms that perpetuate gender violence and discrimination. They are currently running campaigns in India and the United States.
We work on 4 key areas, but they're deeply connected. Gender-biased sex selection, domestic violence, early child marriage, and sexual harassment.
आप लोगों ने अपने रेडियो सेट को ट्यून किया है 91.2 मेगाहर्ट्ज।
When we began our journey, we just used traditional media like, television ads, print ads, billboards, and radio ads. At the same time, we use very interesting tools of community mobilization, which include video vans, theatre, and other forms of folk art. This is the biggest thing about Breakthrough's work, that we talk to the non-converted, we talk to young people, we talk to people out there. Because if you want to change norms, you want to change behavior, you even want to shift anything on the issue of violence against women and girls at large, you have to talk to the community.
जब मैं स्कूल गई तो ब्रेक थ्रू संस्था से एक नाटक आई।
नहीं बाबा, मैं शादी नहीं करूंगी।
देखो बेटा, बड़ी मुश्किल से लड़का वाला माना है।
नहीं बाबा।
जिस नाटक का नाम था चंदा पुकारे, वो चंदा पुकारे का नाटक देख के मुझे अंदर से ऐसा एहसास हुआ कि मुझे लगा कहीं चंदा ही रहती, मैं शादी क्यों की इस उम्र में। फिर मैं आगे चाहती हूँ कि मैं पढ़ाई करूँ ताकि मेरे पीछे जो मेरी 4 बहनें हैं उसकी ज़िंदगी खराब ना हो।
Right now, there is an unprecedented attention to this issue. There are ways in which people are talking about violence and discrimination against women and girls that I have not heard in the last 30 years of my doing this work. My dream is that the human rights values of dignity, equality, and justice actually come alive, where the best of our talents, the best of our dreams, the best of our hopes can find voice and expression for really all living beings on this planet.
From Breakthrough, Mallika Dutt and Sonali Khan.
Where, after all, do human rights begin? In small places close to home, so close and so small that they cannot be seen on any maps of the world. Yet they're the world of the individual person, the neighborhood she lives in, the school or college she attends, the factory farmer office where she works. Such are the places where every man, woman, and child seeks equal justice, equal opportunity, equal dignity without discrimination. Unless these rights have meaning there, they have little meaning anywhere. Without concerted citizen action to uphold them close to home, we shall look in vain for progress in the larger world. In a world where home is often the most unsafe space for women and girls, Eleanor Roosevelt's words inspired me to push for culture change. I created Breakthrough to challenge the norms that lead to violence and discrimination against half of humanity. I created Breakthrough to build a culture of human rights where the norms of equality, justice, and indeed fierce compassion live in the smallest corners of the world. Thousands of people have shared that journey with me, and on behalf of the entire Breakthrough community, I accept and receive this award with so much gratitude. And now I want to invite my new Skoll family and all of you to join us in making violence against women and girls unacceptable. I know that together we can be an unstoppable force in bringing human rights home. May all beings be happy and healthy. May all beings live with ease. May us humans be led by love and fierce compassion.
"90% of women and girls surveyed by Breakthrough reported that they had experienced some form of sexual harassment in India. 50% of them said that the most vulnerable population are the school-going girls. Running a campaign for over a year, finally, a major daily, the Times of India, reported this data on the front page news. To validate it, they sent their journalists to different parts of the country, and they reported back. The story was called, "It's an Act of Courage to Go to School." This is how we know that we are breaking the silence, we are breaking denial, and we are changing culture and the norms. Today, the government of India is taking on the skewed sex ratio, which is an outcome of sex selection and son preference based on the discourse that Breakthrough has shifted. From just looking at it as an act of feticide to connecting daughter unwantedness to the secondary status of girls and the discrimination that they face. 8 years ago, we launched a campaign, Bell Bajao, or Ring the Bell, asking men and boys to take positive action to end domestic violence. Today, this is a global call. To us, being recognized as a social entrepreneur brings a new edge to our work. It brings an urgency to address violence against women and girls and make it everyone's concern. Standing here in this theater, looking at all these change makers today, I feel only positive and see potential and promise. I invite everyone to join this movement. a movement to end violence against women and girls. No solution, no effort is small, and everyone can make a difference. It only needs heart and grit. Thank you.